welcome back to Ask Rip, everyone's favorite internet podcast. I believe the numbers are in. We have recently surpassed Joe Rogan. And, I've thought about asking him to come on the podcast, but, the guy just doesn't have enough hair. And, we got enough bald people around here already. So, anyway, Ask Rip is where you answer the call on Facebook about questions for Ask Rip. And we take these things from Facebook, from Twitter. Where else they come in? Instagram. Something, I've heard of that. And they come in response to specifically a call for questions for Ask Rip. And the Ask Rip call goes out. We take questions for a certain number of minutes, 2-3 minutes tops, because we get hundreds of thousands of questions in just a couple of minutes, so we have to cut it off fairly quickly, and then we'll take the first ones that come in. And then what we do is we print them on little pieces of paper. And then the fun part is I don't know what these questions are. I've never seen them before. No idea what they are. Never looked at them. Been in a hermetically sealed container on Funkin' Wagnall's front porch since noon today. No one has seen the contents of these questions. Well, somebody has, but it hasn't been me. No one that is talking to you right now has seen the contents of these questions. But I will answer them truthfully, accurately, and to the best of my ability. Starting with this one this came in from Facebook. Michael Tafoya, did you foresee, and if I have problems reading them, it's because I haven't read them before. Did you foresee the current growing popularity of Starting Strength, or did it sneak up on you? Michael, when we started this thing back, we printed 3,000 copies of the first book. In 2005, we didn't know if we were going to sell any of them. We just took a stab at it and printed 3,000 copies. In fact, funny story, first time we actually tried to sell these, we took 8 or 10 cases of books with us down to the Texas High School Coaches Association convention in San Antonio in 2005, and this is the first place we tried to sell these things. And we sold, I think, 11 books. I think we sold 11 books. And at the time, we thought, oh, God, what are we going to do with all these damn things? We're going to compost them, grind them up. What will we do? But the thing started selling. And so what we later concluded was that high school coaches can't read. And I think that's fairly accurate as an assessment. But no, it did not, it snuck up on us. We had no idea what was going to happen. We're glad it did, though, because I like being able to have a steak whenever I want one. And I appreciate that from you people. All right, here's the next one. This also says, this says IG. It looks like 16. You see that? That is IG, right? Instagram. Well, it looks like 1-6, but, Rackmaster, 1996. Are there any starting strength classes I can take in California if I want to become a starting strength coach? Well, as it so happens, we have a coaching development camp in Costa Mesa on February the 1st, and a coaching development camp in Portland, Oregon on February 2nd. And the coaching development program, well, Nick, tell us what the coaching development program is, because I don't want to screw this up.
We're going to do that on the Wednesday video, so you can just...
Oh, okay. Wednesday video coming up very quickly. Hell, it may have already been up before. No, it won't be. This will run before the coaching. Before the week. So if I just say watch the video on Wednesday, that'll catch everybody. Okay, good. All right. Now this is Skylar Orking. Skylarking. One of these confusing Instagram names. I'd like to ask Rip why he decided to use channel iron for his squat rack rather than square tubing. I think several benefits, but I'd like to know his actual reasoning behind it since he seems dedicated to the design. Well, in addition to being heavy and stable and heavy duty and badass, our 1.5 by 4 channel permits the pin racks to be set not only horizontally as a square tubing perforation would allow, but it allows us to set the pins at various angles. And you can find interesting things to do with your rack if you can use the pins as the J-hooks when you need to. It just adds flexibility to the usage profile of the rack, and that's why we did it like that. All right. Oh, here's an envelope. It says, ask Rip, España, in Spanish. This is kind of an unusual way for this thing to come in. Let's see what it says. All right. It says right here, Facebook. It says, Moel Marcos, when is his fine ass coming to Spain? Okay, the next question is from Jesse Kerrigan. Not a question, but digging the Starting Strength Austin shirt. Excited for the grand opening. What a fascinating coincidence. Now, this swole house asks from Instagram. Instagram seems more popular than Facebook this time. Is Starting Strength looking into branding any other equipment? Well, right this minute, we have branded all of the equipment that I think we're going to. We have a couple of little pieces in the development pipeline, but Texas Strength Systems is building the rack, Starting Strength rack for us, a Starting Strength flat bench, Starting Strength A-frame plate rack, and a bar jack. We are talking to them about developing an alternative to a leg press that will be like an assisted squat device for people who can't squat body weight, that will allow the user to incrementally increase their strength on that range of motion with that particular movement without a complicated big sliding piece of equipment. And we're also looking at a lat pull down attachment for the rack so that people who can't chin can get some work with that particular range of motion as well. We've got Starting Strength bars being produced by Caps Welding, people that make Texas Power bars down in Irving, Texas. This is we've got all three of these bars here in the gym now, and they're the most popular bars we've got. They're just excellent. Knurling on them is excellent. They're $305 for the 20-kilo version. Best $305 bar on the market. I promise you will love it. And we are working on a shoe. I haven't got that thing signed yet, so I'm not going to talk about it right now, but we'll talk about it on the website just as soon as it's ready. A Starting Strength weightlifting shoe, very high quality. This will immediately be the best shoe on the market, and stay tuned for more news on that. Let's see now. Now we're back to Facebook here. It says, play strong. How many SSC are there currently? How many Starting Strength gyms are there? All right. SSEs, what we got, 130?
35, I think.
135 right now. 135. We keep adding to the pile, and some are dropping out, and more are being added. We're kind of firming up the coaching cadre base right now, so that we're real satisfied with the direction that that's going. We've also got a coaching pipeline, an educational pipeline that is currently in the last stages of being tested. Also look for that on the website. And right now, how many affiliate gyms are there? We've got two types of starting strength gyms now. We have the affiliate program, and we're just now signing people up for the starting strength gyms franchise. And I don't want to say anything wrong here, but it looks like that by end of the year, which is today, we should have officially 6 signed up, but unofficially twice that many. So we've got several irons in the fire. That's coming along way better than we thought it was going to. So, and as far as the affiliate program is concerned, that will continue. And I believe we have 14 affiliate gyms right now, something to that effect. So those are those numbers. And now, you want to make this one the last for today, because these get long and boring, and and it's almost already like I'm reading you the encyclopedia, and we don't want to run you off with just sheer boredom. So this will be the last one. It says, this is also from Instagram. Ancient Mathematics asks, how do you know when to start an elderly or detrained person on the leg press versus partial or box squats? Well, that's easy, Ancient. If you can't squat your body weight down below parallel and back up for a set of 5, then you can't use the squat. So we've got to do something else. It's, you probably already know who you are. But if you walk into a starting strength gym and hire a starting strength coach, hire somebody from SSOC, they'll be able to figure that out for you quite easily. And, the right equipment, as I mentioned earlier, the right equipment would be extremely important for you to have if you can't actually squat all the way down below parallel to your body weight. Because if you can't use the range of motion, you can't strengthen it. And we've got little tricks we use. We sometimes go from a partial squat incrementally lower during the course of the first 3 or 4 weeks to strengthen that range of motion. I like the leg press, but certainly there are other ways to get the same thing done. So, oh God, we're at the end of the first Ask Rip for this series. Thanks.